Hello and welcome to Brands Hatch. This is round 6 of the Pirelli Super Series 600 Championship with no limits. So it's currently Friday, but we turned up yesterday afternoon and obviously set everything up. For anybody that's wondering, by the way, Chicken Royale. So, being out on track, we've got a GP track day today. Unfortunately, that means the noise limit's quite low and I'm having to run a baffle, which does strangle the bike quite a lot. And with it being a track day, there's obviously quite a disparity between the speeds, so I don't know how quick I'll be able to go today, but nonetheless, it's track time, isn't it? Making a few changes with the bike this time, playing with rear ride height and see what that does. I'm also going to put my GoPro Session 5. So this is where I normally race. However, for this session, I'm gonna point it back towards me. I have no idea how much you'll be able to see, but it might be quite interesting. So yeah, jump on. the end of the test day now. Just doing a few bits of bike prep. Steph's cleaning on my kit. She's already cleaned the bike way ahead of me. So I've got a clean air filter in the van to put in. It's not too bad, but I mean, in my head when I put a new one in, I'll get an extra 5 horsepower and then I'll just destroy everybody. I've also got to take that baffle out. That's definitely been hampering today. New tyres on, obviously a bit of a clean. That's it really. I already had my kit scrutinised, so once the wheels and that's in the bike, then we'll take the bike up there. Hopefully it won't take too long, but there's just 2 guys there doing it, so might be stood there for a while, which is why I went and got my levers and everything done beforehand. But all in all, it's been a decent day, despite obviously the disparity in the groups, and you know how, well yeah, just the difference in speed in all the riders. But it was a track day at the end of the day, what can you expect? But France GP never disappoints, what a track. Well, begrudgingly, I'm changing my front brake pads. So if you watch the vlog, you'll know that I use Brembo Z04. And you'll also know that in Cartagena, I changed them for some new ones. We've done 5 race rounds, 2 days at Cartagena. I don't think I've done any track days, obviously test days as well. I do a test day at every round. And just changing them out now. So there's a used one. But obviously the impressive thing here is look how even they are, worn. And then obviously in there you'll be able to see maybe the gold pistons. So they're like titanium pistons that are titanium nitride coated. So for anyone saying that Z04s are too expensive, I mean they are like 200 quid a set for an R6. But I've had 5 race rounds out of them. I mean the pistons cost, I think they're about 200 quid as well. So I mean, not only is the front wheel much freer all of the time, in terms of a, you know, like a long-term review, 5 rounds on a set of brake pads. And I'm not exactly a fanny on the brakes either, so consumer information. Saturday morning, qualifying time. It rained overnight as usual. I mean, it just seems like that's all it does in this paddock. But there's the sunshine somewhere. It's cloudy. The track was a little bit damp when I cycled around at about 8 o'clock. It's about 9:15 now, 20 past 9. I'm out at 9:30, so yeah, hopefully we can put a decent lap in. I've got a slalom. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Claire.
There are 2 tunnels at Brands Hatch. Please use the left-hand tunnel for exiting from the centre paddock. Please don't ride the wrong way down the inbound tunnel.
That's who told. Yeah, good qualifying session there. So I sort of pushed my way to the front of the queue, went out first, and thankfully, when I was going on to start my sort of first full flying lap, Burrell and then Fisher came past me, which I was buzzing about because then it just meant I could follow them, and instantly it improved my pace. My fastest lap was on my last lap, but I did get held up by Burrell. That's not because he's slow or anything, you know, but I ended up too close to him. He'd slowed down the lap before. So I just had to go through Dingledell. I had to kind of roll off a little bit, couldn't attack it as much as I was on the previous lap. So I was only half a tenth off pole position. So had I got the clear lap, I would have been on pole, which is good, obviously. There's now to say that Fisher or the others didn't get a clear lap either, but I feel like in a good place, especially considering they're just on some old super courses, and I've got some super sexy brand new slicks to go in for the race. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. He's the wife, she's been to do my pit board. So yeah, could have went worse. I'll see you in the race. Well, that was a decent race. As you'll be able to see, well, hopefully if I edit it correctly, I did have a lot more pace than everybody else. I mean, they might not have had to push as hard as I did. Obviously I was trying to bridge the gap from a poor first corner, but yeah, second's not too bad. I probably could have caught up to first place as well, but obviously catching and passing are two different things. Although I think my fastest lap was about half a second faster than anybody else. So yeah, went really well, absolutely buzzing. Been and had my trophy already. We were using slicks for that race, first time on the slicks. And I've got to say, they felt good. I do think the bike was bobbling a little bit on the brakes into, say, the third corner, so maybe the back's a little bit stiff on the way in, I don't know. Like I say, I've got no idea where my tyre pressures were or anything, because the first time I've used this tyre, but so far so good. And this was at SC1. I have got 2 SC0s in the van, which should give me even more pace, so that would be nice, wouldn't it? But absolutely buzzing. Oh, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, because, well, yeah, I put a lot of effort into these videos to show you all what happens in a race weekend, and I would, it's just, I mean, I don't make anything from YouTube, not that I'm trying to make a living from it, that's never going to happen, but if I could have some people subscribe to the channel, you know, and then it helps get more viewers and stuff and makes it more attractive for sponsors and things. So, but yeah, sorry for, well, not whinging on, but I'm absolutely buzzing. Thanks very much for watching my vlog, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, my race, Sunday's first race, is in 1 hour and 18 minutes. And Seth told me that if I eat my breakfast with this hat on, then I'll definitely win the race. So, oh, I've got the protein oats on the go, kettle's boiling. So, if it works, you heard it here first. was a good race. Obviously gutted to not actually get the win and being beaten by Casey O'Gorman, but I mean, if you're into motorcycle racing, then you probably already know who he is. No doubt he's a future MotoGP star. So he only beat me by half a second. I was closing him back in towards the end when it started spitting. So another second place. That means I'm on 40 points so far this weekend. Tom Fisher's on 41. Burrell's on 30 something. So if I can beat them in the next race, then I'll take the overall win this weekend, because Casey crashed out of the first race. So it'd be nice to get the big envelope this time. We'll see. Well, the threat of rain is very real now. It's been lingering all day and it hasn't fully chucked it down yet. I mean, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it, a no limits race weekend for the heavens not to open. So got the older tyre warmers on the bike. They're just fixed at 80 degrees temperature, whereas these warmers, these are the ones that I normally use, but they've got 3 temperature levels. You see this one's been a bit knackered before, but if you press down you can see it's on there. So just have the wets at 50 degrees. I mean, I'm obviously hoping it doesn't rain, but it's been a 90% chance all day, so yeah, I've got to be prepared. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to you know, edit this vlog and get it all put together. Obviously, the result of race 3, I was quite angry after that had happened. You know, a rider who's just wild card in the championship through some pure negligence, really, has a knee slider attached that didn't have any Velcro. You know, and in this instance, yeah, I went down. Luckily, I was unhurt and the bike damage wasn't too bad. It could have quite easily happened on the first corner. And as well as that, I've tried to put a championship together, and that's cost me a serious amount of points. It's probably clear to see from the footage that I felt very comfortable in them conditions, despite the moment on the first lap. And I felt like I definitely had the pace to win that race. So now I find myself in a position where fundamentally it's impossible for me to win the championship, and I feel like, you know, I've been getting better each round, as I typically do each year. Yeah, and I should have won overall at Brands Hatches, I believe, if things had, I know it's racing, you know, but I had good pace, so I could have won overall. So it's cost me a lot of points. I lost some prize money. Yeah, so try not to whinge too much about it. These things happen, but it is pure negligence. Anyway, I've been, since I was at Brands Hatch, I've been to Oulton Park. Things looking good. I beat my PB by 1.3 seconds on a track day, which I'm very pleased about. So that crash, you know, because it wasn't my fault, it hasn't knocked my confidence or anything like that. So I'm looking forward to getting back to Oulton Park. First weekend of September, in 2 weekends' time, going to watch the BSB at Cadwell Park. Unfortunately, I'm not racing there this year. Obviously, I haven't done any BSB this year, but I'll enjoy it nonetheless. Hopefully the sun's shining. So thank you very much for watching my vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my sponsors, Exercise, my wife who comes and helps me. Obviously, she's like my right-hand woman. Richie who comes and helps as well, and then, you know, all my friends, family, supporters, everyone who sort of helps me go racing. Thank you very much. We'll get that win next time out at Oulton Park.